welcome to my channel. My name is Lynn, and today I am crafting with the Paper Pad Club and the Clear Stamp and Die of the Month. And this is just in time for some Valentine's crafting because the two paper pads that we get in the Paper Pad Club are Sweet Valentine and Plaids for Valentine, which I absolutely love because it's all plaids. And what that means is that it's not, even though there's a lot of pinks, which I do like the fact that there's some grays and whites mixed in there as well. Being that it's all plaids, it's very easy to use throughout the year. So definitely love that. And if you wanted the Paper Pad Club, you can subscribe to get it on a monthly basis so that it lands on your doorstep every month. If you do opt to get it monthly, then you'll get a discount of 18%. And when you sign up, you can choose to get just the two paper pads, or if you want, Sweet Valentine does come with a coordinating ephemera pack that you can add on to your club membership if you want. I'm also crafting with the Clear Stamp of the Month, and this one as well has the option to get the coordinating dies. It's an option, you don't have to get them both. You could just get one, just the stamp, or get both if you're not a fan of fussy cutting like I am. And what I do love is that the dies have the outline die for all of the sentiments too, which I think is really awesome because it gives you that close cut all the way around. And so I detabbed the one that I need for the Happy Valentine's sentiment, and I'll use that in a moment. And just like any of the other monthly subscriptions, if you do opt to subscribe, then you'll get 18% off, and it also guarantees you a spot to receive these goodies each month. I know the box of the month often is sold out, and so if ever you want to purchase any of these clubs, if it is sold out, then there should be a link to sign up for the waiting list, and when openings come up, then you'll be the first to know. So if you want to see even more inspiration featuring this month's subscription clubs, expand the description box below because our team is hopping today, and all of our videos have been added to a playlist. That way it's really easy for you to see all of the videos, and when one video ends, you can set it on autoplay so that the next one automatically begins. As well, if you do hop along, there is a chance to win a gift certificate from Not Too Shabby. So that's another good reason to expand that description box, because the link to actually enter for that giveaway is in the description box as well. So I have stamped out my this gorgeous floral spray here. I stamped them in kind of opposing corners, and I'm going to show you a really easy, quick way to do a little bit of coloring. So what I stamped this with is a Versa Magic ink. It's a chalky pigment ink, and I did give it a little bit of time to dry, but not a ton, and I squished out a lighter shade of a very similar color, also a chalky Versa Magic ink. And you can kind of see that in some areas it gets really dark, and that's because I've actually been able to move some of these stamped lines and pick up some of that ink from when I stamped out the image. And I do have my inks squished onto my glass mat here, and then I've got a bit of water that I sprayed, and I'm just picking up ink and water as needed. And if I'm looking for something a little bit lighter, then I will add a little bit, pick up a little bit more water with my brush. And if I want something a little bit more pigmented, a little bit that has a little bit more color to it, then I will dive into more the ink and less of the water. And I'm not looking to do anything super sophisticated with my coloring. I'm just looking to have some areas that are a little bit light, some areas that are a little bit dark, and I'm actually not being very discerning about where I'm putting the darker areas and where I'm putting the lighter areas, because it's all meant to be a little bit loosey-goosey and abstract. So if it doesn't really look realistic in terms of the darker areas being where typically you would see shadows, that's totally okay with me. But what I am looking to do is maybe balance out the light and the dark so that overall there's a balance in some areas, feeling like there's a good mix of light and dark so that it doesn't feel like it's overly heavy in any one particular area. And that's all I'm looking to do. I didn't even really color everything. I did try to concentrate the darker areas towards the center of the floral bloom, but really that's it. So you can be very loose with it, and it's a very forgiving technique, but also a very quick technique. So I always go to this when especially there's lots of little intricate details, which this flower absolutely has a lot of details. And for me, getting into a lot of those little small places can be kind of tough with my alcohol markers. So I've found that this loosey-goosey watercoloring technique is really nice and very easy and very forgiving. And so it's sort of my go-to when I see highly detailed stamped images like this one. So it's a little bit of a cheat, but I think it looks good every time. And I've just got a sheet from Plaids for Valentine's as my first layer. I've got a pattern paper from Sweet Valentine as my second layer. And then I'm going to put on top of that the panel that I inked up and did a little bit of coloring with. And finally, I have my sentiment, which I stamped in the same color as the outline of the stamped image, but I also clear heat embossed that so that it's got a little bit of a shine to it. And I'm going to add some finishing touches with these glitter enamel dots. I can't remember, this came I think with a box of the month, but I can't remember which one. The colors just happen to work perfectly, and that's my finished card. So I hope that you'll hop along, expand the description box to see links to all of the subscription clubs of the month, and as well hit that playlist link, and that way you'll see even more inspiration featuring this month's subscription clubs. Good luck on the giveaway as well, and until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye!